Okay, you guys, so this is gonna be to decorate my entrance door to my apartment. As you know, I live in New York City, so we have small apartment doors. We don't have big, grand, beautiful doors. So this is just a little small decorating door video for you guys. I wanted to give you something else. There's a lot of tips in here. I didn't get a lot of footage because my neighbors have so many dogs and they just would not stop barking and I couldn't even hear myself in the video. So I do have a few tips in here and I'm going to tell you guys how I did everything through steps. So I'm doing my front door decorations because in New York City we do decorate our front doors and whatever, and usually most people use either a door cover or they'll use wrapping paper. I'm going to use wrapping paper. I enjoy using wrapping paper, so these are the two ones I'm going to use. This came from Burlington's. It was like a 3 in a box. The other one is green and gold, so being that I'm only using gold, white, and my regular navy blue colors in the inside, I'm just going to use this gold and white on the outside, and I'm going to go see if I can find some inexpensive ribbon, and I'm going to make multiple bows, and I'm going to run them down the center of my door where the two papers meet, because one half of the door is going to be the glitter and the other one is going to be the piece print sign on the other half. And then I'm just going to run some ribbons down the center, and I'm going to do a garland over the top because there's no way I'm topping what I did last year. So I have to come up with something that looks somewhat similar or as good as what I did last year, because last year was phenomenal, and I'll add a short clip or video or picture in of what I did last year. So I wanted to show you guys how I get my wrapping paper on my door so unnoticeable, I guess, so you can't see like the tape and stuff. So what I do is I line the outer rim of my door with clear tape, and this really works best for like the glitter type of wrapping paper. Regular wrapping paper, the tape can stick to, and you won't be able to see it because it's clear. But the glitter kind, it doesn't really stick to the tape. So what I do is I line the inside. Under here is tape, clear tape. I line the door with tape, and then I use hot glue to glue it down. And I put the hot glue on the tape, and I press it down and smooth it. And that way you don't see the tape and you can't see the glue, and it's stuck to the door perfectly. It doesn't ruin your door or anything. You can pull the paper off and then rip the tape off, and the glue will be stuck on the tape once it's time to take things down. All right, so I have a lot of pre-made bows here. I have a few with a little bit of gold in it. I couldn't find the exact gold I needed, so I found something with very subtle gold in it, so you can't really tell the difference, and white and silver. So I'm gonna go and hot glue these on the door, and I'll be back. So they are now hot glued to the door. I'm trying to be quiet so my neighbor's dogs don't hear me and start barking, but I have them all hot glued to the door. These are the adhesive hooks that I use at my entry door to hang the garland. And for these, I put a little extra hot glue on the back and stuck them to the top because I know I'm going to have it up for a while, and it is kind of heavy with everything on it. So yeah, it's always good to add a little bit of hot glue I'm probably gonna have to repaint, but I didn't have to do it last year when I did it, so hopefully it comes right off like it did last year. So I have a string of fairy lights that runs over the top of the door, and that's how I got the ribbons to light up, but the battery pack is inside the house. So that is a good way to hide the battery pack so nobody can see it. And it is controlled by a remote, so anytime I want to turn it on, I just turn it on and I turn it off. And it's set on a timer if you want it to be set on a timer for it to come on at a certain time every day and turn off at a certain time, so that's perfect. So I have my fairy lights all added in, and all I did was I put the battery pack on the inside of the door on the back, and I run the lights through the top of the door, and I just wound them between all the ribbon and then wound them back up, whatever was left hanging at the bottom. And so I have these two deer here that I found at Dollar General. They're $5 a piece, and I think I have another one, but it's at home. I'm going to Velcro attach these to the top of my doorway entrance, and I'm going to do it with the adhesive command strips so it can stick. So I added in some icicles and snowflakes, and I added my ribbon and a big nestle of shiny balls, and I put my deer at the top.